Hi, I'm James Lamb and welcome to Travelogue. On the previous episode of our Xinjiang series, we took you to the spectacular Lake Canis and explored some fascinating border towns. And on today's episode, we're going to show you around Fuhai and its enormous lake. There's going to be a lot of fun to be had. We're going to do some water sports, treasure hunting, and maybe see a lot more of these fish. So time for us to check in and the journey to begin.
你好，请问标间多少钱？来一个标间吧。
Fuhai is located in northern Xinjiang, just south of the Altai Mountains. With Wulunguhu or Ulungu Lake, Xinjiang's second largest freshwater lake, just 20 minutes by car to its west, Fuhai is Chinese for prosperous sea. There's a spot in Xinjiang that's said to be the furthest place on earth from the sea, so people here often call lakes seas. You might think that being so far from the sea, Xinjiang lacks aquatic resources, but actually you'd be wrong. Wulunguhu has abundant fish stocks that make it one of Xinjiang's leading fish-producing regions. And the fish banquet street next to the lake is the best spot to get an authentic taste. This street has dozens of fish restaurants, many of which are opened by fishermen. Drop by to sample some, or if you're keen, all of Fuhai's 20-plus fish species. It's said that to try all the different fish, you'd need a week. In Fuhai, they prepare fish in a myriad of styles with all sorts of seasonings. The fish are cooked in the lake's water to keep their original flavour. They're fried, boiled, steamed, wrapped into dumplings, rolled into balls, and cooked in every imaginable way. You can find cooking styles from around China, and even the smallest restaurant can offer more than 45 fish dishes. That was some kitchen, huh? Watching all that cook up is making my mouth water. While most of Xinjiang is famous for its beef and lamb, Fuhai is renowned for its fish banquet. When you come here, you have to try some of their fresh fish. Time to grab a bite. Fish lovers from near and far flock here to sample Fuhai's fresh fish. This banquet is a must in Fuhai. Rather like no visit to the UK is complete without some fish and chips. Now, after our meal, time to hit the lake. Roughly the size of Hong Kong, Wulunguhu consists of three parts: Big Sea, Small Sea, and wetlands. We're on the small sea, called Jili Lake. We're picking up some speed now. It's a real adrenaline rush. Who would have thought you could do this in Xinjiang? Xinjiang's rich in yardangs, or wind-eroded landscapes, which are often called ghost cities because of their appearance and ghostly sounds generated when winds blow over them. This is Xinjiang's only ghost city that's right beside a lake. While Venice's Renaissance architects designed palazzos along its Grand Canal, these palaces, rising 20 metres from the lake, are the work of Mother Nature. The ghost city on the sea can be seen standing from the top or from the water here. And from this vantage point, the eroded cliffs, it looks like buildings. To me, it's a bit like a stone version of Venice. And although China has lots of land formations like this, this is really unique in that it's the only one right by the water, hence the name. Spectacular. Now, another way of seeing the ghost city on the sea, hitting the shore. Looks like they're unloading their catch. Buckets of fish. That's what I think is in there. 里面是鱼吗？里面是鱼吗？是。水啊。Let's go pay them a visit. Water from the heart of the lake is the cleanest and safest for consumption. These are all local fishermen. They just live right by the lake. Oh, having a relaxing game of cards. Some sort of game, I don't know what it is.
How are you?
With majestic shale and sandstone cliffs and water disappearing over the horizon, you really feel like you're by the sea. Now we can really understand why people living here who have never been to the coast call this lake a sea. This area hasn't been developed, so there's no lighting. That makes it a good idea to head back before sunset. And boy, is it a thrilling ride. We're flying over the water at 80 kilometers per hour, and more turns on the way. I haven't had so much fun in such a long time. It felt like we're on a Grand Prix racetrack, just going through the wetlands, zigzagging. 特好玩吧? Yeah. Wow, so cool. You gotta do it when you come here. Fuhai, it's said, can boast plenty of grass, strong livestock, abundant water, delicious fish, beautiful scenery and rich mineral resources. From what we've seen so far, you couldn't argue with any part of that statement. And we've only seen a tiny fraction of Fuhai. I wonder what's ahead.